Hello Gemini, welcome to PassionWater Tarot. This is going to be a journalized weekly reading for Gemini for the 4th week of February 2020. As with all generalized readings, it will not resonate with everyone. So please take what resonates and leave the rest. If it doesn't resonate with you, please take the opportunity to view the readings for your moon, your rising, and your Venus. My name is Lois. I'm an intuitive reader, and we're going to dance into the passion waters of your life together. Okay, so Gemini, before we get started, please take the opportunity to go below to the description box, and there's a link to AStonesThrowAway. Please go visit my daughter's YouTube channel and tell her Mama Do sent you, and give her a listen. If you like what you hear, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you receive notifications when she's releasing new videos, new readings, phonecast readings, that is, okay? So, as for my soul tribe here at PassionWater Tarot, thank you all for being so freaking amazing and awesome. I love you all very dearly, and I'm very grateful for everything, all your support to this channel and to myself. And if you haven't had the opportunity to subscribe, please do so. So, let's go ahead and ask Holy Spirit, Spirit God, Angels, and Ancestors to come into this reading with love and light, to provide the highest level of clarity to those receiving messages, and ask the chakras to be open to allow those messages to be received with ease. Alright, so I went on a shopping spree yesterday and bought us several new decks that we're using today. And I've changed the camera setup. I'm using this beautiful camera from one of my near and dear soulmates. Just giving it seems like it's doing wonderful. And people are saying they're loving how it feels like you're directly in front of me, across the table from me with the reading. And that is awesome. I love that feeling as well. So, Gemini, what you got yourself into this week? Well, let's see what Spirit has to guide you with on that, okay? Alright, so the overall energy of your reading from the bottom of the deck is the Three of Swords, Gemini. A broken heart. Goodness, what I see is the swords coming in from the back. You didn't even see it coming. You didn't expect this to happen at this time. I'm so sorry. And it's clarified by the Eight of Wands in reverse. Whoops, we got some kind of glare there going on. The Eight of Wands in reverse. Somebody's ghosted you, they're not communicating with you, or you've ghosted them and you're not communicating with them. But the communication at the very least is poor. Okay? So, Holy Spirit wants me to pull you an Archangel card for your reading at this time. Holy Spirit, Spirit God. Yeah, thank you, Spirit. Spirit wants you to have peace, Gemini. Archangel Shemiel, peace comes from remembering that only love is real. Only love is real. There's nothing else in this world that is real. Money's not real. Time is not real. Only love is real. Okay? So your energy coming into the reading, Gemini, is the Queen of Cups. You are wearing your heart on your sleeve right now. You want to nurture a situation. You want to provide and protect for it. You're not really sure why your cup of chalices has a tear coming from the bottom of it. Why it has to have it this time. And that's the card of Pisces and Cancer and Scorpio, if that's significant to you. Your challenge for this is the Two of Swords. That's the wildest Two of Swords I think I've ever seen. But it's fitting for Gemini because it's two personalities there. And each one has a sword. But which do you pick? Trying to protect your heart not seeing things clearly. The eyes are have that dizzy effect to them. Which one do you pick? What do you do? Which way do you go? So your fear, your obstacle in this situation is the Three of Pentacles. You still want to build on this situation. But how do you build after such a heartbreak? How do you continue to step forward up that staircase whenever you've been knocked to the ground from it? So your hope, your strength in this situation is the Five of Pentacles. Being left out in the cold. Some of you have left somebody else out in the cold, and others have been left out in the cold. But either way, Spirit wants you to know that the rejection is your blessing. Okay, let me get a drink. The rejection in this situation is a blessing for you. Okay? Now what happened in the past that is a reflection of all this? The Ace of Pentacles in reverse. It was a false start. There was no new beginning with tangibleness, loyalty, stability, or groundedness. It wasn't real. It was a false start. Somebody was wearing a false mask in this situation. So the most likely outcome in this situation, Gemini, is the Fool. Taking a leap of faith in a new direction, a new beginning, a direction you weren't expecting. There's a new opportunity for you, okay? Now, who is this person? How do they see you? They see you as the card of Scorpio, death. A death and a rebirth, a change and a transformation. How do they want to come towards you? Judgment. They want to resurrect the situation. They want Gabriel to blow his horn, to bring forth in divine timing the rebirth of a situation. Now, how do you see this person? Well, you see them as the Page of Cups in reverse. Somebody you're not wanting to communicate with them, and if they're sending you messages of love or emotion, you're not responding to them. You've thrown that cup upside the wall, so to speak. You've had enough of this back and forth game with this person. How do you want to go towards them? Well, the Ten of Cups in reverse. Yeah. You don't see it as, you feel like they've put the last straw on the camel's back, and this is it. You're done. You're over it. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Pentacles. You're ready to move towards a situation that can come to fruition. You're ready to go towards something that can be abundant and fruitful for your future. Now, before I throw clarity out here, Spirit wants me to get a romance angel oracle card for you. Holy Spirit, Spirit God, angels and ancestors, please provide a romance angel oracle card for Gemini for the 4th week of February 2020. Thank you for all messages forthcoming. What say ye? Yeah, for the majority of you, Gemini, you have cut this person off because, they offer their cup to you and then they take it back. They offer their cup to you and then they take it back. And you've really had all of that you're wanting. Holy Spirit, Spirit God, angels and ancestors, please provide Gemini with a Romance Angel Oracle card to focus on for the 4th week of February 2020. Thank you for all messages forthcoming. What say ye? Yeah, worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Yeah, there's something worth waiting for. There's something coming towards you that is worth waiting for. That's not going to play these fool games with you. It's going to allow you to take a new leap of faith in a new direction. Okay? So let's throw the clarity out here and get the rest of the story. The energy between the two of you at this time is the Lovers in reverse. Yeah, because there is a disconnect right now. And that is clarified by the Ten of Wands, a burden. A completion. Wow. Wow. Okay, so the Queen of Cups, you're feeling emotional, you're wearing your heart on your sleeves. It's clarified by the King of Pentacles. Alright. So Gemini, you or your person could be a small business owner, make quite a bit of money, or at least handle your money well, be stable and grounded. And the obstacle, the challenge is the Two of Swords, trying to protect your heart and make a good decision. And it's clarified by the Fool, okay? Taking a leap of faith in a new direction. The fear, the obstacle, is the Three of Pentacles, building with this person again and going over to calmer shores after life lessons are much learned. With the Six of Swords, you're not sure that you can do that with this person because they've left you out in the cold, or you've let them out in the cold after this back and forth energy going on. And the Two of Swords in reverse, okay? Because you're making a decision that you can't do this back and forth energy anymore. So you're leaving them out in the cold. You're walking away from this because of this right here. This is what has happened. They give you an Ace of Pentacles, then they take it back. Then they give you an Ace of Pentacles, then they take it back. And you're really over that. You're done with it. They can't seem to make up their mind. And they call you Gemini, right? The person of two personalities, right? Well, you're going to let that tower fall, and you're going to take a new leap of faith in a whole nother direction. You're ready to start over. You're ready to find something that will bring happiness to you, something that's going to bring love and abundance to you. Whereas this person sees you as the card of Scorpio, the Death card, but it's clarified by justice, change and transformation. They see that you are changing, that you're transforming, that you're growing, that you are evolving. And they realize it is justice that's bringing the scales to balance, that you're taking control of your life and you're cutting out things that no longer serve you. Now, they want to resurrect the situation yet again with an Ace of Cups. They want a new beginning and emotion. Instead of trying to give you an Ace of Pentacles, they want to try to start from a Case of Cups with you, okay? They want to basically dig a claw into your emotional side and say, hey, let's start over, Gemini. I adore you. I love you. Can we start over one more time? What is this? The 4th time? The 5th time? What is this? Well, you see them as the Page of Cups in reverse. Somebody you're not interested in their little cup of love no more. You've thrown it against the wall. And the Queen of Wands in reverse. You're no longer finding them attractive. You no longer are putting them up on a pedestal. When you thought before that they had a method to their madness, you recognize now it's just straight out madness. That was a little harsh, I'm sorry, but that's exactly how Spirit had it to me. And how you want to go towards them is to let them know they're not your 10 of cups. You recognize that now. You've been awoken. And it's clarified by the moon. Because you recognize their deceit, their deception and emotion. You recognize that they were not coming at you correctly. That they were coming at you very deceptively. And so, the energy between the two of you, as they recognize it as well, is they have really caused a rift between the two of you. The Lovers is in reverse. You recognize they are not your divinely protected soulmate. They have been a karmic. And it's time to release that burden with that 10 of Wands. Woo! That is heavy. It's heavy. But that's a part of evolving. That's a part of growing and awakening to our real happiness, is to recognize when these karmics are around us. These false twin flames. Those who are always trying to take from us and not give to us. You know, not an equal balance situation. Okay? So, Holy Spirit, Spirit God, angels and ancestors, please provide Gemini with an oracle of the Mermaid's card to focus on. Oh, thank you, Spirit. So we have three of them. Wow, you're the first ones this time to get 3. Okay? We're going to start off with Farewell to the Moon. Appreciate and enjoy the lunar light and cycles, number 17. Okay? Let me grab the book, because this is one of the new decks I got yesterday. Alright? Farewell to the Moon. That's who you've recognized them to be, right? The Moon card, by the way, over here was the card of Pisces. Alright? Before I read this, let's see who's all out here, alright? Besides, we have all the elements, just so you know. But with the major arcanas, we have Libra, Leo. Wow. We don't have a whole lot of major arcana. Alright, here we go. So number 17, Farewell to the Moon. It's as natural as breathing out and breathing in. And to cinch in, we need to do nothing but live. Yet you are now being called to live in deeper partnership with the cycles of the lunar sea, so that the magic of your life becomes fuller, deeper, richer, so that you live with more ease, flow, courage, and gratitude. Let the moon you shine, like the moon you shine, and you dim, you grow and you shrink. All these things are taught by the simple observation of walking, swimming, dwelling in the oceanic magics by moonlight. If you learn to yield and captivate, set the tone, lead, and allow another to take control of times, all will be well. This dance is echoed in the various shapes of the moon as she yields to darkness, then grows into brightness each month. As women bleed their oceanic bloods each lunar month. 13 months, observe the moons. Be under her light. Withdraw with her darkening. Know that her phase was at the moment your first drew breath. It need not be complex. The simple connection will change you so that your true essence can come forth and be known by the world. That was kind of really deep there. The next one is number 25. The Silky and her skin reclaiming your authenticity. If this card has come to you, it's time to dance, to be free, and to join with groups of women who wish to simply be. Free to dance under the moonlight, free of dogma and even of political correctness. A time without children, without relationships, and without other couples around you. The joys of being single or of being free. A time to leave family and partners for a while to claim your sea skin back. Choose safe environments. Do not trust people who come to you at this time and want to take care of you. This may be code for wishing to capture you. Go to a place where you are among your own gender, where you can be nurtured by contact with your own kind. Find a sacred place to visit and commit to a regular time out in the safe haven. It is now time for you to support and encourage the freedom of other humans and creatures. When we do this, our own freedom becomes more natural to us. Make a donation for seal conservation. Do not support practices or companies that benefit from the seal hunts that take place. Visit the lands of silky lore and legend, the Orkney Isles of the far north of Scotland, Iceland, and Scandinavians, Northern Ireland and her cold seas. Our travel envisions past life memories and dreams, and Seltzer, Selkie, self-free. Number 12, the present. I like that one, the present. I just like it. I've never read it. I just like it already. Message, gift, treasure, revelation of own value, nowness. There will be either a gift given or a gift received, but there can be no true gift without reciprocation. When energy is exchanged, bonds grow closer and connection is deepened. The exchange of gifts may also be about the giving of time and energy to each other, shifting and moving away from a typical kind of work for pay into a more flexible system of exchange and caretaking. Friends will offer to do things for you, and before you feel beholden to them or hesitate to accept because you do not wish to be a burden. Remember, the joy of the gift is the giving, and the gift cannot be given unless there is a true connection. The gift, when the card is upright, comes from a pure and good place. It is joyful and is given to the very best of intentions. It will draw you closer and create even more intimacy and trust in your relationship. A beautiful sense of partnership will evolve out of what seems like a simple act of generosity. The exchange will never end. It is a bond forged beyond time, and as long as there is love, caring, and trust, the energy grows and ripples out into the world. See, this is your new beginning, alright? That's that new beginning that you're going towards. You're leaving this old behind that kept you going like a yo-yo. You never knew if you were coming or going. You are now going towards a new you, Gemini. And that's a beautiful thing. Holy Spirit, Spirit Guide, angels, and ancestors, please provide Gemini with the sacred travel oracle card as a word of advice for this reading. Thank you for all messages forthcoming. What say ye? Wow. Okay, they gave you 5. Alright? I'm not prepared for 5, but it's not about me, is it? Alright, taking shelter. The answers are within. Wow. Retreat. Replenish your inner resources. This is what this is about, okay? The sacred traveler wants you to know when winter comes or a storm threatens, the traveler takes shelter. It's time of an incubation, retreat, and gathering of inner resources. It's time to plan and prepare for the future and for springtime, new beginnings, and a new cycle. The traveler knows the importance of rest and recuperation. Take care of your body and your health. Watch your dreams for insights about the future and repair what needs to be repaired in your life. Well, that's because you've been tossed back and forwards on a very turbulent sea, okay? These are in alphabetical order, so there's not pages. I hate that part. But either way, it's beautiful cards. Answering the call. The traveler wants you to know Spirit is trying to get your attention. Right now, your spirit helpers are telling you that this is your time. Listen with your heart. Your time is now. Do it now. Throw your shoulders back, take a deep breath, and plunge forward. The waiting is over. No matter what concerns or hesitations you may have, in the deepest sense of you are ready. Believe, trust, follow the signs. There will be many, and miracles will abound. Okay, valiant course. The traveler wants you to know the sacred traveler sometimes experiences the unexpected on the road. Perhaps a bear appears or someone with less than pure intention emerges from the woods. Courage doesn't mean that you're not afraid. It means that in spite of fear and hesitation, you take action. Face your anxiety and go beyond the boundaries of limited perceptions of yourself. Any journey of the heart needs courage, and you're on such a journey. It takes bravery to go forward when you can't see around the next corner. Yeah. Didn't we talk about that earlier, about taking the next step? I believe we did. On the staircase? Yeah, it takes bravery. Okay. Do not allow yourself to be limited by the beliefs of others or even your own limiting beliefs. Go beyond boundaries of self-imposed barriers. Live passionately, valiantly, and courageously. Joy and delight. Wow. Spirit has so much to say to you. You've been through it. You really have, Gemini. I'm so sorry. The sacred traveler knows that it's not just about reaching the destination. It's about the joy of the journey. The traveler stops periodically to savor the simple pleasures of the voyage. If you don't follow your bliss now, when will you? If you've been waiting until circumstances are different before you experience true happiness, you may have a long wait. It's simple. When you focus on the areas of your life that bring you joy, these areas will prosper. One of the fastest paths to happiness is through sharing and giving. So give of your heart and follow your bliss. Joy is your spiritual birthright. Joy is your spiritual birthright. Isn't that beautiful? If I can remember it when I'm done, I'll name this video that. Wondrous Universe. The sacred traveler wants you to know there's always beauty around you and within you. The sacred traveler constantly looks for and embraces the majestic, wondrous universe in all forms. You can hear it in the song of an early morning bird, and you can smell it in the aroma of freshly baked bread, and you can see it in the way the clouds float across the sky. The more you seek beauty, the more it will find you, and the more you will find yourself in a beautiful world. Gemini, you've been through it. You've been through a lot of things. There's something waiting for you around the corner where you'll be able to take a new leap of faith with yourself, a new journey with yourself. Let this tower fall. What did it say? Joy is your spiritual birthright. I'll see you all soon with your next reading. Namaste.